Here's a test about Atlantis. This article is from Popular Science, so we know that we're not going to get any real article, but the map they show here is... Okay, great. The map that they show here is kind of a weak map because it shows... When we talk about Atlantis, we talk about an ancient advanced civilization, and the locations that everybody's looking at now is exactly what Plato wrote about. He said beyond the Pillars of Hercules. So all these locations in the middle here, I don't know if I can get any closer on this. You know, I did download this picture, but anything inside the Mediterranean Sea is out. Why would it be in the Pacific Ocean in the Marshall Islands? That's just kind of a ridiculous thing. If they're fighting with the Athenians, is it Athens, was it? I'm sorry, I forgot. Then why would they come all the way around South America to do that? They couldn't get through here by boat. So that's out. I mean, anything over here is pretty out. Taiwan had an ancient civilization too. 12,900 years ago, when the cosmic strikes started to happen. But we don't hear about that because they weren't fighting with Athens. What you see in the Plato text is that it reaches all the way to, I gotta get a map so I can see it, the Tyrrhenian Sea. The Tyrrhenian Sea is in the Mediterranean, so they do mention that even Egypt was affected by the Atlanteans, Atlantis. Okay, if Plato was lying, sorry, I'm not there. If Plato was lying, then all these numbers wouldn't line up with all the reality. I mean, he's talking about basically the Atlanteans coming into the Tyrrhenian Sea here. I mean, actually, they didn't mention the sea. He mentions Tyrrhenia, which, from my understanding, is right up here. And the point is that it comes all the way out to here, this far east. Although they mentioned Egypt, so this far south. And that points to North Africa. He mentions that Atlas's brother got what's the name here? It's right, where is it? Not Cartagena. Cadiz. Okay. He mentions this. This is west of the Pillars of Hercules. So Plato wrote that his brother got this area, and if you go down and follow to another island, there was the ancient Tamanrasset River. Now, this one, okay, this article starts out by actually mentioning Bimini Road. Now, that, of course, was over here. So, we're not really going to be able to go all the way across the Atlantic to fight people on a regular basis. They've got to be over here somewhere. I mean, if they've been fighting them for years, and the only reason why the fighting stopped was because of the cataclysmic disaster. The Eye of Africa is right there, baby. Now look, you've got these islands, but Plato mentioned the Diver Islands. So when you go beyond the Pillars of Hercules, you have a lot of so-called Diver Islands. Nothing that's above now. I mean, they probably were above at that point in time. But these so-called Diver Islands couldn't have sustained mud that blocked passages of ships. A Diver Island out here isn't going to have walls of mud, but the walls of mud still exist where I'm talking about, which is right here. Now, this river used to be as wide as the Nile. It used to be pretty big. And in addition to that, I believe that the river went by the backside. You can see the residual scars of water here and here. You don't know what's under the sand. Probably more water. These lakes dried up before the sand came in. You can see that. And we have this weird arc. We have this canal that goes around to the eye of the Sahara. We have ancient riverbeds all over the place and ancient canal beds too. There's canals everywhere. A lot of stuff got covered up by the sand. So these other places, if you look at this map, these other places, they also had advanced ancient civilizations all over the world. That's why we know that the people in Peru and the people in Spain both celebrate the same day for Halloween. Why is that happening? What's up with that? Okay, this was kind of a test run. I want to see how long I've been talking now, I guess. Is there a timer? Is it even working? The only reason why I know that I'm being heard is that my microphone's working. This thing often resets by itself. I always have to reset it to the microphone that I want to choose. Could probably go and see if the stream's happening on my video channel here. I got to manage the videos that I go into studio. And we are live, so it has to be here. It says something's working. Monetization not on. How disappointing is that? It's stupid. Let me monetize it. Save. Yeah, I keep getting different things happening. What does it say? The origins of Halloween? See, that's not right. So can I change the name? That's not right. Can you even hear me? Let's double check that and see. Not on. How disappointing is that? Yep, there you go. And by the way, how long was that? I forgot how long I've been talking. Save. It doesn't tell me, so we got to change that name. I can give it a thumbs up, right? So confusing. Thanks, YouTube, for messing things up again. Let me try to change the name right now. This video is called what? I'm responding to popular science and the idea that Atlantis isn't real, but here are all the places it could have been. And by the way, we see this is probably the day Atlantis went down, November 2nd. Spartel Bank, that's right there by Cardiz, and the other one is Susa Massa Plain in Morocco. Both of those would have been Atlantis. This was Atlantis. This was Atlantis. But the concentric circles, that's a different question, isn't it? Spartel Bank was Atlantis in royalty, in the kingdom. The brother owned it, okay? These other places, this is out. If this is inside the Corinthian Gulf, then it's out. It's not what Plato wrote. Antarctica is too far away. I mean, was there somebody living in Antarctica? Maybe. Marshall Islands, way too far away. And by the way, they're making a funny joke saying, we might have another Atlantis someday. Well then, it couldn't have been here. They're so dumb. So I'm going to call this video, why the popular science article is dumb. Did I not just change it? What happened? Hate it when that happens. What happens? Why the popular science article about Atlantis is dumb. What did I just change? Did I change something else? Why the popular science article about Atlantis is dumb. There you go. That's the name of this video. Now, what did I change down here? Did I change something else? There you go. And regarding monetization, let's get back in there and see. On. Better be on. Okay. Now that that's happened, is the video over? Yes, it is. Any questions? See, I don't even... Yeah, with this type of a stream, I don't think I can... Yeah, see, there you go. Boom, it changed the name. That's nice. I got 2 thumbs up. That's nice, but started streaming 9 minutes ago. That's good. That means I have over 10 minutes. I got the keywords. Yeah. I got the description I want, I think, for some reason, but do I have the keywords I want? See, those are not the right keywords, so it's just weird. Okay, that's done. I'm out of here. Thank you very much. I'm going to stop streaming. I'm just testing it out. The test basically was to see if OBS, whoops, which is right here, allows me to start and stop streaming without even opening YouTube up. And it seems like it worked. That's great. Have a good day.